Hello, collective. Welcome to the Power of Three and another message, January 2026. So we saw, excuse me, in the title, it's them or you. What this is about is somebody, either you or somebody you know from the past, wants to. There's some foggy about the past, okay? So it's going to be different if it's going to resonate at all with you or if you feel like it could be somebody coming towards you, back towards you, um, in order to explain, somebody could want to maybe just as an example for somebody, sorry, I don't know what's the deal with the hair here. So say somebody in the past that you were close with, but they were so intoxicated all the time, for instance, that maybe things are very foggy on how, what they were like with you and maybe how they really felt and what they were like were two different things. And so and that's an example. It could be anything, driving somebody to want to, um, you know, somebody's regretful about the past and they are very foggy about where you are, if you're okay, whether you have somebody in your life or not, that sort of thing. It's very, very foggy, but somebody cannot move forward. They keep looking back in the past through the fog and they don't know, I guess, how to get through it. Let's see what comes out for the collective. So it doesn't matter, who you are. This is either about you or somebody's coming towards you. So let's get this going. So Holy Spirit, what did we get? Now I got something in my eye. I am with you always, even unto the end of the world. So see, there's a lot of heavy thought here. Whether you're actually physically with the person, which I doubt you are, but somebody, either you or somebody, is heavily thinking about you and apparently will never stop. So whether they're trying to figure out how to get through the fog of the past and possibly reconnect. This is the dark mirror oracle we're using for the overall energy and the past life oracle to support it. So for the collective, overall energy, please. Fragmentation. See, there's fragments that are always there. I am with you even till the end, even unto the end of the world. I realize spiritually, right? But that it's about somebody feeling that way. Like they'll always be with you, or they'll never forget you, or they'll never stop trying to figure out how to get back to you to make things right, or whatever the case may be. Let's see if this helps us along in our energy with past lives for the collective, please. Supporting energy. Remember, this deck is kind of, I forget what they call it, but it's like kind of mirrory and it's got like rainbow colors through it or whatever. I forget what you call it, but sometimes it's they're hard to see. Supporting energy. Supporting energy, please. There we go. Persecution and inquisition. So, um, somebody did something that maybe they persecute for others of you. It's not what I said. It's that they put you through an inquisition. Maybe they didn't believe you about something, and now they know. Now that you're nowhere in sight, nowhere around for maybe a very long time, somehow they found out that they were wrong about you. Somehow they found out that you were being honest, but you were persecuted by them. So it's going to be what resonates with you right now, whether you know you feel this way or you know it's a possibility that somebody else could feel this way because you know what happened. Then whatever it is that your story is, that's applicable. Okay. All right. Main spread. We're using the tattoo tarot or the collective. What do they need to know for them or you reading? For the collective, what do they need to know? See, the lovers. So it's an ex-lover, okay? And again, it might be you wanting to go back, so you'll know exactly who it is that you want to go back and fix things, find them, make it right, or again, coming towards you. So just keep going, see if we can find out a little more about this person, or in so doing so, describing you so that you know that it's for you. Somebody you worked with, somebody that you started a relationship with at work. One more, please, for the collective and the bottom energy, of course. Seven of Swords. See, there was a, it was either based around a lie that you thought they told, and now you found out they weren't lying, they were telling the truth. But this is based on an untruth, a lie, or they thought you were lying, or you thought they were lying. Bottom of the deck, victory. Six of Pentacles, Ace of Wands behind that. So an action wanting to be taken, but to make things right, to bring things to a victory level between two people. Um, Clarifying with the romantic tarot. Now we know why that's here. I mean, I knew it was about the past, right? But I pull the decks I'm told to pull, so I'm just glad the lovers is here to confirm why your clarifier's here. The romantic tarot. Okay, under the lovers, please. Seven of Cups. Overwhelming. Like, I feel like if you, I don't know if you can see the scenario, but her hand is being kissed and she's very flushed and very flattered. But that person kissing her hand might not be her significant other. But that doesn't mean that she knows this person. He's wearing a mask. It's a masquerade ball. So, it might just be the the town flirt, that does that on purpose. Walk up to a complete strange woman that he doesn't even know and kiss her hand and make a big deal about her in front of her significant other. And then depending on, the next said question could be, do you know him? And when she says no, he don't believe her. Okay, that's a scenario right there. Let's see. Eight of Pentacles. Or again, it could be somebody that you worked with and you haven't seen them in a long time. They come up and say, "Oh, how have you been?" And "Oh, it's good to see you," blah, 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 blah. And it's just somebody that you used to work with in the past. But again, because they were so friendly and so happy to see you, they don't believe that that's all there was. See? Judgment, judgment. And it's, from what I'm gathering, it's quite innocent. But if somebody's insecure, really insecure, it doesn't take much to feed that insecurity. Not much at all. Seven of Swords, Cups. So you absolutely broke up over this. You see? Eight of Cups walking away, leaving. Peace out. So, whether that was you not being believed or them pissed off because you don't believe them. However, it may apply. Now, whoever knows that, they weren't believed or didn't believe somebody, now they know that that was wrong and they want to make it right. But how do you do that? How do you find your way in a forest full of fog? That's how much is between you and the past now. We're getting your advice from the Power of Three. For the collective, please, January 2026, their advice on their them or you reading fragmentation, persecution, and inquisition. Kiss and say goodbye. Definitely split, parted ways. So this is for Seven of Cups under the Lovers. Take a chance. See, somebody. It was just one of those chancy moments where they walked up and kissed their hand, trying to surprise somebody that we haven't seen in a long time. And boy, did it rub somebody the wrong way. When questions started getting asked, and it's all coming out innocently. Absolute persecution through the acquisition. Judgment under the Eight of Pentacles. Love saves lives. You might you might have worked with this person a long time ago, and they might have been really, really good to you as a friend, right? As a co-worker, to keep you going through some really, really, really tough times. It was a long time ago. The fact that you bumped into this person was only a test for this relationship. You know that, right? You say to yourself, why did this even have to happen? We're going along, minding our own business. And it's not even a bad thing. Somebody that you used to work with comes up and is gracious and you know, welcoming and happy to see you, and it completely rubs your other half the wrong way. I know it's frustrating, but you really need to just look at the facts that that was done for a reason. You needed to know that about your person, or they you, right? Eight of Cups under the Seven of Swords. Rise. Somebody wasn't going to take being called a liar, okay? Somebody wasn't going to put up with that. End of story. You don't believe me? I'm gone. White magic at the bottom. It's the right thing to do. That is the right thing to do, even though it was probably painful and very hurtful to not be believed and have maybe something that you thought had potential break up. But you see this person now that we have the storyline and what happened, basically, right? It might differ a little bit for you. That's fine. The point is, you were called a liar, and now this person is going to be coming back towards you, whether it's to apologize, hopefully to admit they were wrong. What you do with that is up to you. This is just a heads up. And if it's you that's watching this that wants to go towards somebody from your past to say, I'm sorry, I didn't believe you. I know you were telling the truth now. Please forgive me. I wish you all the luck in the world. I do. I'm not saying you might be successful. It's not saying, it's not specifying that one way or another. I think it's just more of a heads up, more so for the people that are, because I'm leaning towards people that are watching this are the ones that are going to have somebody coming back towards them. I don't believe that people that would be tuning into a tarot channel would think that somebody's a liar, but maybe because maybe this is where you're finding out just now that they're telling the truth and you shouldn't have not believed them. So either way that it's meant to help you, that's the way it's meant to help you. You forgot to look at the bottom of this deck, but it's the world card. It's the world card. That's a new chapter, okay? And the sun is behind that. So again, their intentions are to begin a new chapter with a different attitude. Whether you can rely on that or not, nobody gets all the answers. Nobody gets to know that it's all clear sailing from here on out because let's face it, it never is. Okay, guys, but you know what? Now I also see why. Having said all that, you've got angel answers here for your closing message. We're closing this energy out safely. Please give the collective that is resonating with this reading the message they need to take away, the message they need to know. You got two in the near future. So you see how that kind of narrows down. I'm right that the majority of people watching this are you're going to have somebody coming towards you. Okay, in the near future, and don't stop. So, according to this energy, it's the right thing to do. And I think now they're saying, no, 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 because some of these people, it's going to be for some of them that they're the ones going towards. If you are, this is here to help both of you. Okay. If you are knowing you want to go back to somebody in your past and apologize and make things right, they're telling you don't stop, keep going. And for those of you that are getting the heads up that somebody's coming towards you, it's very in the near future. So I hope that this has been helpful. If it's resonated with you, I hope it's given you exactly what you need to face tomorrow. So take care of yourself. A little bit of a heads up for something brand new that's coming up. And it's serious enough to me to make an announcement. But we are going to be starting this month doing readings on actual crimes. Okay, not haunted story readings or anything like that. Actual crimes that we know about. So, and it's going to be on missing children. So I have the true crime oracle cards now, and I have the who and the where, and a bazillion other decks to back me up here. But to keep an eye out for that, because we will be looking into two specific crimes that I'm interested in and have been following. One here in my country, one in the state. But as we get going along, I hope that you will participate and look into this with me. Um, of course, it'll be for allegedly, and still for entertainment, but it's just looking into for our own mental clarity on what we feel really might have happened. It's difficult when you're a community person and you find out that something happened, and then you yourself are looking for closure, looking for justice, and the time just keeps marching on. So we're going to be doing that starting this month sometime. So watch for that. And don't forget to please feel free to comment in those videos. as I do them participate. And if there's any other missing children that you would crime that you would like to look into, by all means, put it in the comments of those videos when they do come out. So I hope you enjoyed this one and I hope it helped you. Please take care of yourself till I see you again for another one. Bye for now.